Hi everyone. Hope you all are good. We are here for grade 4 math. You can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password as provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab. Scroll down to grade 4 math and then click on view all lessons. There you can find a list of the chapters. We're going to start with the chapter symmetry. So please make sure you have your notebook and pencil so that you can note down the important examples and definitions as well. Here I am on grade 4 math. Chapter we are on right now is symmetry. Let's just start with the first lesson, that is identify lines of symmetry. Okay, is the dotted line a line of symmetry? So what is line of symmetry? Line of symmetry is the line if you fold the image along the dotted line, the the two sides match up, right? Just look at the one we are on right now. If you fold the image along the dotted line, the two sides will not match up, right? So the dotted line is not a line of symmetry. The correct option is no. Let's just start with the test questions. Is the dotted line a line of symmetry? Just fold the image along the dotted line to see if the both sides match up. So the correct option is no. If you fold this image along the dotted line, the two sides will not match up. Is the dotted line a line of symmetry? Yes, it is. If you fold the image, the two sides will match up. So that means that is a line of symmetry. The correct option is option number 1. Is the dotted line a line of symmetry? The correct option is no, that is not a line of symmetry, right? If the dotted is the dotted image a line of symmetry, which is the correct option? Yes, it is right. The correct option is that is a line of symmetry. Is the dotted line a line of symmetry? The correct option is yes, that is a line of symmetry. You can fold the image along the dotted line. The two lines match up, right? The correct option is yes. Is the dotted line a line of symmetry? The correct option is no, that isn't a line of symmetry. Is the dotted line a line of symmetry? The correct option is no, that isn't a line of symmetry. The correct option is no. Is the dotted line a line of symmetry? The correct option is no. Option number two is the yes, it is. That is a line of symmetry. Is the dotted line a line of symmetry? No. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. The next lesson is count lines of symmetry. How many lines of symmetry does this shape have? There is only one line of symmetry for this shape, right? The correct option is only one. How many lines of symmetry does this polygon have? The correct option is no line of symmetry for this shape, right? Let's just start with the test questions. Does this shape have line of symmetry? How many line of symmetry does this shape have? Which is the correct option? The correct option is zero line of symmetry, right? The correct option is zero. How many line of symmetry does this shape have? Which is the correct option? The correct option is only one line of symmetry. Option number two is the correct option. How many line of symmetry does this shape have? Which is the correct option? Only one line of symmetry, right? The correct option is one. The shape have only one line of symmetry. How many line of symmetry does the shape have? So which is the correct option? The correct option is zero line of symmetry. The correct option is zero. Option number two is the correct option. How many line of symmetry does this shape have? Which is the correct option? The correct option is only one line of symmetry for this shape, right? Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. The next lesson is rotational symmetry. Option number. Let's just start with the next lesson. Does this shape have rotational symmetry? Rotational symmetry means if you rotate the image, the picture is still same, right? So yes, if you rotate the image, the picture has it will look exactly the same, right? That means the picture has rotational symmetry. The correct option is yes, if you rotate the image, it looks like exactly same, right? Okay, let's just start with the test questions. Does this picture have rotational symmetry? Which is the correct option? No, if you rotate the image, it doesn't look like same, right? The correct option is no. Does this picture have rotational symmetry? Which is the correct option? Yes, the shape have rotational symmetry. Option number one is the correct option. Does this picture have rotational symmetry? The correct option is no, the shape does not have rotational symmetry, right? The correct option is no rotational symmetry, right? Option number two is the correct option. Does the picture have rotational symmetry, which is the correct option? The correct option is yes, the picture have rotational symmetry. Option number one is the correct option. Does this picture have rotational symmetry? Correct option is no, it doesn't have the rotational symmetry. Option number two is the correct option. Does this picture have rotational symmetry? Yes, it is. Option number one is the correct option, right? Does this picture have rotational symmetry? The correct option is yes, the shape have rotational symmetry. Option number one is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. We are done with the chapter symmetry. You can complete the lesson by yourself later today. I'm going to move on to next chapter, right? If you have any question related to the chapter, you can please ask. I will explain again if you have any. The next chapter is, I think, data and graphs. Let's just start with the chapter that is data and graphs. Data table. Let's just see how do we read the data from the table. For a class project, students in Mr. Roth's biology course counted the number of red and gray squirrels at each of the local parks. How many more red squirrels are there in Akron Park than Almond Park? So, which is the correct option? So, how many more red squirrel in Akron Park, right? So, here is then Almond Park. In Akron Park, there are 20 red squirrels, and in Almond Park, there are 40 red squirrels, right? So 20 take away 40 is 6. That means there are 6 more red squirrels in Akron Park than Almond Park, right? The correct option is 6. Let's just start with the test questions. Let's see how do we read the data from the tables. An agricultural agency is researching how much cheese people have been eating in different parts of the world. Which country consumed more cheese per capita in 2006, Australia or Argentina? So, Argentina and Australia. Argentina have in 2006, Argentina have 11 kg and Australia have 17 kg. Which country consume more? So obviously Austria consume more than Australia, sorry, not Australia and Argentina. Australia have 10 kg and Argentina have 11 kg. So the correct option is Argentina because Argentina consume more than Australia. Option number one is the correct option. That is Argentina, right? While looking through an almanac at the library, Elena noticed some data showing the population density of various states. In 2000, how many people per square mile lived in South Dakota than in Montana? So, South Dakota and in Montana, you have to see in 2000, right? In South Dakota, you have 10 and Montana, you have 6. So, how much more live in South Dakota than Montana? 10 take away 6 is 4. So, the correct option is option number 2. That is 4 people per mile. Option number 2 is the correct option. A philanthropic organization compared the amounts of money that its member donated to certain causes. Who donated the most money to animal rights? Albert donate most to animal rights, right? The correct option is option number 2. Albert donates the most, right? Option number 2 is the correct option. As part of a project for he surveyed local delis about the kind of sandwiches sold. How many more roast beef sandwiches than tuna sandwiches did Calais subs sell? 4 more. The correct option is no, sorry, 3 more roast beef than tuna sandwiches, right? Dr. Becker, a zoo director, researched ticket prices at the other zoos around the country. How much does a child ticket at the Boise Zoo cost? So, which is the correct option? You have to see how much child ticket cost at Boise Zoo. So, the correct option is you have to see here. The correct option is $3. Option number one is the correct option. A county agency recorded the money donated to several charitable causes over time. In March, how much more money was raised for animals than for education? So, which is the correct option? In March, how much more money was raised for animals than for education? Just March, you have to see, right? So, for the education, that is this $4, and for animal, that is 15. So, 15 minus 4 is 11. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. So, we were working on grade 4 math. We have started with the chapter symmetry. The lessons we have covered from the chapter symmetry are, I think, identify symmetry. Then we did identify lines of symmetry. Then we did count lines of symmetry and then rotational symmetry. Then we have started the chapter data and graphs, right? We have just covered one lesson, that is read the table. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. So we were working on grade 4 math. If you need more help with any of the lesson, you can simply click on the live chat and tutors are available there to help you. Or either you can write down the questions in the chat box. I'm here to answer all your questions and confusions if you have any. So please write down the questions in the chat box for which you need help. I'm here to answer all your questions and confusions if you have any. No questions? Okay, then that's all for today. See you in the next session. Bye everyone.